Okay folks, I'm not going to teach you how to identify notes on the piano keys. For those who's learning piano for the first time, learning and memorizing keys will take time to absorb. But with daily practice and consistent practice, I can guarantee that you'll be able to identify notes and keys in no time. So to get started, you have to know your purpose of your hands. Actually, in fact, both hands, fingers and the hand position. For piano, you'll be required to use both hands to play, unless you're comfortable in just playing just one-handed. On each hand, you got 5 fingers. So that's the thumb, that's the index, that's the middle, the forefinger. Forefinger, I can't remember what the name is, and then there's the pinky. So each of them all lines up to play the notes on the keys. So you can play the thumb on the C, and then the B, and then third finger on the A, and then fourth finger G, and then after that the fifth finger pinky on the F. So you can play, and then it goes from there off. So same with the right hand. So I got the first finger there, so I play, for example, like on the F, and then the second finger, the index, the G, third finger, middle, A, and then fourth finger, B, and then C. So all the 5 fingers, you can able to play the scales. You can play, you can comfortably play on like the songs and the piano techniques exercises. So, and then the hand position. It's really important that you have a curved fingers. So as mentioned in the body posture. So having flat fingers wouldn't able to project the sound well, and you're uncomfortable, and that the high chance that you get uncomfortable in playing any like scales, any songs, and any exercises. So here I'm having flat fingers, so it's not as curved, so I can't able to project the sound well, and also having flat fingers won't able to play you any song, so first or any chords, so I can't able to play the song and the scales properly. But by having a curved fingers like this, like curved like a ball, like can able to for example play a scale. So I'm using my left hand, so play, and then by having a flat fingers, yeah, that's uncomfortable. So it's really important to have a curved finger, curved like a ball, and then you can able to comfortably play the piano. So now you got an audio on how the hands and fingers work. Now we're gonna progress through identify notes on the keys. So here I'll be teaching you how to identify the notes on the keys. So here that's a set of the keyboard, and that is mainly focused on the keys. So over there, you see that that's the middle C, and so the middle C encompasses the middle of the piano. So you can get like, yeah, just the half section over there. So that's the bass. So that's the bass clef. And then over that section, the right section is the treble, the right hand section that plays the melody. So over there, that's the bass, that plays the bass part, and then that one that plays the melody or the treble clef, in which I'll be talking. I'm going to to you more about the treble and the bass clef later on. So let's focus on the keys. So over there, so that's the middle C, and then that's over there, that's the D, E, F, G, A, B. So all that, and then from the left hand, so that's the middle C, then there's a B, A, G, and then F, and then the list goes from there. So what the black keys doing on top? So you notice on the piano that there's consecutives. So consecutives of three notes, three black keys, and then the two consecutive black keys on the piano. So each have a patterns of 3 2 3 2. So and then so imagine just as a chopsticks or like a fork. So you can use this fork and chopsticks demonstration. So here you could see like the three forks there that encompasses this part of the three consecutive black keys, and the two forks is there, so encompasses those two keys. So the chopsticks and the forks is like a saying and a word to identify the right keys on the keyboard. So to the left of the chopsticks, so two black keys is a note C. So two notes, two keys, and then that's the C. And then to the left of the fork, so the left of there, so that's the three forks. So and then you can find F. So you can find, so that's F, and then C, and then there's F, and then for past the three forks is C. So that's F, C, F, C. So that's kind of like a video to enable to remember. But don't worry if you don't understand the chopsticks and the forks video. One day you'll be able to understand. And I'm going to show you the diagram if you want to know more as well. So precisely, from what we have talked about previously, so the right keys encompasses A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then the list goes on. So that's all the right keys. So the black keys, what are the black keys? The black keys signifies the sharps and the flats. Well, how can we tell whether the notes are the sharps and whether the notes are all the flats on the black keys? So the rule is usually the sharp is used for a black key to the right of or higher than a right key. So this is to the right. So for example, that's the F, and then the sharps are going to the right. So given that this is the right, that's the F sharp, and then from there we play the G, and the right is G sharp, and then A, you play that, and it goes to A sharp. So the list goes on from there until the end of the keyboard. So going through the flats, So flat is used for the black keys to the left or lower than a white key. So that's the left hand side. So to identify, here's an example. So that's the B. And then to the left is the B flat. And then play from there is A. Then to the left is A flat. And then the G, it goes to the G flat. And then F. And then there's no sharp keys there until you reach there. So E to the left is E flat. And then the list goes on from every notes to the keys until you reach to the end of the keyboard. So once you get there, once you've familiarized yourself with the white and the black keys, I'm sure that you could able to identify and be able to memorize the black and the white keys in no time. If you have any questions, then please feel free to consult me, and feel free to drop on the comments below, and then I could able to explain more further on that. Also, another trick is to able to find the D first. So that's the D over there, and the piano, like, so as mentioned before, so the black keys is, so it all forms a pattern. So it forms a tree, and then they form a set of two, and then set of three, and then etc. The list goes on. So then you find any set of the two black keys. So that's the two black keys, and then the white key, so in the center is the D. So always, so in other words, always remember that the white key center of those two notes is the D. And then from the D, it goes one through the alphabet to J with the white keys only. So the next white key is E, and then F, and then etc. And then you know that the A comes after J, and then so you can able to repeat the alphabet from there. And then gradually you get used to the look of the keys, and then be able to differentiate also the keys from the whole keyboard. So that brings to the end of the lesson on identifying notes on the piano keys. Next lesson we'll be going through learning in reading music on scores and songbooks. This will be more theory-based lesson than this video lesson, where mainly we all discuss on piano keys. Thank you for watching this lesson, and see you at the next one. Have a lovely week, and peace guys.